we're gonna now shift gears real quick and do the overrated, underrated. So it's just a little game that we have. I will be throwing out some words. You can give me a quick answer of, yeah, that's overrated or that's underrated. If you'd like to go even deeper into any of them, please go for it. So I'm just gonna do some things out there, and we'll love to hear your opinion on them. So I think I know the answer to this. I think everyone who's been listening so far knows the answer to this, but TikTok. Overrated, underrated. Okay.
Underrated. Do you know what, weirdly enough, is if you'd have asked me this 18 months ago, I would have said, I hate TikTok. I think it's the scourge of the world. The problem is it became more mainstream and less about children dancing and more fun stuff. And then like everyone else, then I found myself on it, just checking it out. And then I was addicted to looking at puppy videos.
Right.
And then I saw the power of it, and I realized it was one of those, same as everything else, it was one of those sort of just dawning moments where you just go, this is really important.
Yeah. Number 2, live music.
Underrated. It's the greatest thing ever. I love live music. I mean, the one thing I would say is, always know why you do something.
Yeah.
And for me, standing on stage, I've done 2,000 gigs, and why would you not love that? Standing on stage, playing songs, even the terrible gigs where there's just the bar staff looking at you. Yeah. The bar staff and the dog, and you're like, well, do you know what? I get to play.
Yeah.
And I love playing.
What about artists boycotting, like Spotify? So like a Neil Young or
Yeah. That's a good question. Underrated or overrated? That's such a really difficult one, because part of me wants to say overrated because Spotify is the thing right now.
Sure.
Part of me also wants to say, no, songwriters absolutely deserve more. Artists deserve more.
Right.
And I'm caught in between the two. And, the Neil Young incident of the, some would say freedom of speech, some would say standing up for what he believes, whatever it is.
Right.
But the Spotify thing is, I personally think there has to be a better way for artists to get paid. I just, for the actual music itself,
right.
I feel like we are in a weird hiatus between selling music and music being free at the moment. And I think it will come around. I think that, there's a reason why massive artists are selling their back catalogs for crazy amounts of money, hundreds of millions of dollars. It's because music is becoming more and more utilized, across social media, across YouTube, across TV, Netflix, across everything, So, it is a utilized thing. But I would say I'm always going to stand on the side of the musicians and the artists more than the DSPs. I just want them to be realistic, and I don't want them to spend all of their time and energy on fighting a system instead of actually looking after themselves and making that money for themselves.
Okay. So I think you're going to say just rated. Just rated.
I'm going to say overrated.
Yeah, just rated. Okay, got it.